I'm Francois, and welcome to The Ginger Chef.
Hello. You can see I have a moustache today. I have this moustache because ladies love a moustache. And I'm having a lady over for a date. That's what this episode is all about. It's about cooking for a date, impressing a date. So now I'm just going to switch to my normal voice because I realized that my French accent is bad. Okay, so welcome to this episode. This episode is called TheFairMaiden, and I have a very special guest with me here, special lady, and she's ginger. Please welcome my guest, Holly Spencer. Come on, you know you want to. Hello, Holly. How are you? Stand here. You can stand like nice and close.
Hi guys.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi, I said hi to the camera.
Okay.
But I feel like we kind of judge
Okay, that's fine.
together.
So Holly is
not gonna go well.
and I'm going to just show you if you want to have a lady, or ladies if you want to have a guy over, we're going to show you some impressive recipes you can make to really impress them. Are you ready to be impressed?
If you let go, yeah.
Okay, let's get to it. So Holly, let me introduce you to our ingredients. This is Mr. Chicken. Say hello, Mr. Chicken.
Hello, Mr. Chicken.
So what we have are individually wrapped chicken breasts. They're quite nice and they don't stick together.
What wrapping's for?
Yes, that's what it does. So we're going to use that. Then we have some baby spinach leaves. Now you can use normal spinach, but these baby spinach leaves are just so cute and cuddly. Good spinach leaf.
Let's not eat this one. We can put it over there.
Okay.
Hygiene, you know.
And then we have some penne pasta. And we have basil pesto. You can find some of this, and it's quite nice. It's like basil pesto. We have some white wine and parsley sauce. Now you can use any white sauce or some kind of fancy sauce or whatever. White wine sauce is nice, but any kind of sauce you want, you know. So now we're going to take our penne pasta and put it in the boiling water and boil it until it's ready. So if you don't know how to boil pasta, go watch the first video. If you haven't watched that one yet, stop watching this one. You don't want to watch this one if you haven't watched the other one yet. So we do it like this.
I don't know. I think that's wrong.
No, this is the way. This is.
Can I just show you? Can I just show you? Get up away, Francis.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, now we're going to take these chicken breasts and we're going to cut them into little pieces using this knife. So we start off by taking a piece of chicken, taking a knife, and we cut it. Just like that, simple. Okay, Holly, your turn. Here, take the knife.
Okay, taking
now,
the knife.
Now what you do is you can just stand over here.
A little bit uncomfortable.
And then you just take it like that.
I'm worried you can chop my fingers off.
And then you just cut it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Wash your fingers.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I might have it.
Now we're going to take our pan, we're going to put on the stove, put on some olive oil.
Looks a lot like petrol.
That it does. And then we add our chicken.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so we keep on just turning the chicken until it's white all over. As you can see, there's still some pink over here. We want to get rid of all of that. Keep on just turning it over until it's all white. And while we wait, Holly, are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
I know.
So now we're going to make this sauce. To make it, you can read the instructions at the back. They usually differ a little bit, but the principle is very much the same, and we're going to do that to an extent. Okay, so to make the sauce, we require boiling water. To boil water is a very, very complicated procedure, and that is why we have left it for this later episode. So what you do, you get a kettle, like this one here, okay, or any other one, no specific brand or anything. We do not receive advertising funding. Okay, so you take it and fill it up. It has a thing at the top, and you can open it, and you put water in there, okay? And then you put it back onto that thingy there. And you hit the switch there.
Make sure it's plugged in.
Also make sure it's plugged in over there somewhere. So now that the water is boiled, actually while the water is boiling, we can take this and empty it into a cup. Now we take this water that has just boiled, and if you can boil water properly, it's really going to impress your date. If she comes over and you know how to do this, you know which switches to pull, it's a really impressive move, and it'll get some nice looks. So then you take some water, put it into your cup over here. And then you need to start stirring, and stir, and stir. For 1 minute. So Holly,
Yes.
is there an airport nearby, or is that just my heart taking off?
So bad. So bad.
And now we have a nice thick sauce that's going to be really, really nice. And we want to add some basil pesto to that. So Holly, were you impressed by my water boiling skills?
So impressed. You just knew which buttons to push.
Exactly, guys. See what I'm saying? Ginger chef knows what he's talking about. Now we take this basil and add a little bit to our sauce. So for those of you guys who don't know, basil pesto is made out of basil pesto is made out of fresh basil blended with a combination of olive oil and canola oil, cashew nuts, and pecorino cheese. Yes, I memorized all of that. I know that. So anyway, now you just stir it into the sauce. Now once your chicken is ready, you're going to take your leaves and put it in the chicken. So as you are cooking the spinach, you'll see it gets smaller and easier to actually move around. So the spinach is really just there to give your date the impression that you kind of care about health and you like to eat healthily and all that kind of stuff. And now we are going to reduce the heat and add our sauce. So Holly, what do you study?
A BSc in Physiology, Psychology and Genetics.
Wow, do you know CPR?
Yes.
Well, that's a good thing because you take my breath away. And now we're going to take our pasta and add it in. Holly, look what you did.
I'm sorry, I told you I was a disaster in the kitchen. It's all me. It's, you know, I can't think what else to say.
So when this happens, just pretend that you meant to do it and break it up. This happens when you leave the pasta too long. Holly, I meant to do that.
Totally, I can see Franza.
And then this part is done. That's the first part. Now we're just going to make a little something to add to the side. Now we're going to make a Capri salad bruschetta thingy. Basically, it's a very simple, nice thingy that we're gonna just have on the side. We're going to need 4 ingredients for that. Some mozzarella cheese, some mini Italian tomatoes, or cherry tomatoes, or whatever you want to call them, the little ones that are small, and some basil. So you'll notice this is like actual basil. Some of you might know basil as like dried stuff in a little glass bottle, but you can actually buy this, and it's real basil, and it's real nice. And don't confuse this with the mini spinach leaves. Although they're also cute and fluffy. Anyway, and then we also have some bread. A nice long, well, we have two.
You need 2 hands to hold that, Franza.
Yeah, you need 2 hands.
Yo.
It's really big and heavy. So we have our French baguette kind of bread thingy. If it's very soft, you can put it in the oven for a bit, make it nice and crispy. You want something with a nice hard crust. Okay, now we have a bread knife. See how it has little stuffies here? That helps with cutting bread. And also, look at these, whatever you want to call these little, what do you call these, Holly?
Striations.
Say what?
Striations.
Striations! So you want to cut with these striations there. See how much easier that is with a bread knife. So Holly, when God was making you, he was just showing off, wasn't he? We're going to take one of these, open it up a bit like that, and we are going to add 1 basil leaf. Then some mozzarella cheese, and then a little mini tomato. Cut in half. And then we add a drizzle of olive oil over the top. Just like that. There you have a very nice, simple Capri salad bruschetta thingy. And if you can actually pronounce that correctly and remember it, then you can really impress your date by actually saying it. And we're just going to continue doing this with all of the bread that we have. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have our final meal. We have the chicken bruschetta Capri salad thingy, and we have what they call this is, what do they call this? Chicken, Florentine chicken basil something. Okay, you can make up a name.
Well, it smells nice.
It smells nice, yeah. You can make up a name. If it sounds Italian-like, they'll be impressed. You're impressed, aren't you?
So impressed.
Yeah, exactly. See, Ginger Chef knows what he's talking about. Okay, so, and you have this really good-looking, impressive dish, and it's quite nice. It tastes quite nice.
Very nice, very nice.
So now, some of you guys are wondering, how did I get this girl here with me tonight on the show? Let me tell you. I told her what I told you. This is what I told her. You like this, yeah? Be different. Be unique. Say yes. Keys. So I'll see you guys next time on the Ginger Chef. Remember, I'm not the only hot thing in the kitchen. Okay, Holly, it's time for our kissing scene.
It's okay, don't worry. Just keep it platonic. Lots of people are watching. It's just friends, guys. You can't have gingers kissing. You can't have two gingers.
But it was in the contract, in the script.
But it didn't stipulate that they were gingers kissing. You see, it creates like a supernova.
But I have to kiss someone.
No, it's okay. Peter's there.
Okay, Peter.
Cameraman.
Peter,
It's
come on
great.
in.
It's great.
No, we have a quick.